Double overtime. Game 7. Mitch Jones into the middle. Got rim. Got a shot. Scores! Mitch Jones puts the Bellies into the finals.
Stolen by Mike Messenger. Twisting, turning, scoring! They can taste it! Listen to this place again!
You know, the Canadian Army could use a tank like Mike Messenger.
Time now for the Kings of Queens Park, brought to you by the New Westminster Salmon Bellies.
During his 14-year career in New West, Wayne Goss buried 812 goals, 1,040 assists, and 1,852 points, the all-time assist and point records for the WLA. At the time of his retirement, Wayne held 41 WLA scoring and face-off records and shared 4 others. According to Stan Shillington, the legendary historian of the sport, in his opinion, Wayne Goss was the greatest all-around player in box lacrosse history. He set the WLA playoff points record in his final game before retirement, with his dedicated Bellies teammates looking to set him up on almost every play. Tragically, an accident shortly after retirement left Wayne with a brain injury that would change his life forever. You can still find him at almost every home game with his joyful smile lighting up Queens Park. Join us for stories like this all summer long as we celebrate the tradition that is Salmon Bellies lacrosse. It all continues June 2nd when the Salmon Bellies take on the Burnaby Lakers.
Welcome back to Lacrosse Classified as we head into the 4th and final frame. You heard it right there. Brand new sponsor of the podcast, 24 Mann Cup titles. The pride of the Royal City. The New Westminster Salmon Bellies are hopping on board here for the next few months. And well done on the little piece there on, well, one of the greatest to ever pick up a stick in Wayne Goss, Brad. The Kings of Queens Park will be a regular feature here heading into the 4th quarter for the foreseeable future. And we look forward to working with the Salmon Bellies. Happy to have them on board. And a couple of notes to tell you about the Bellies. You heard it there, June 2nd, opening game at Queens Park. Couple of other things coming up prior to that, though, Brad. I know they have the big smoker. The New Westminster Salmon Belly Smoker is always one of the most fun things to take part in. I think I'm calling a game in Burnaby that night, but Bill Copeland Sports Center, not too far away from the old New Westminster Curling Club. So after getting out of the swamp, I think I'm going to head to the Smoker and maybe partake in a little bit of cards, and who knows, maybe win some money on the draw. And Feed the Fish is making a return as well, Brad. I don't have that date pulled up in front of me, unfortunately. I don't know if you do as well. You can find that while we're chatting along here. But Smoker, Feed the Fish coming up. Home opener is coming up. And we should probably drop this news as we got this kind of handed to us on a platter. Tendy Bear, boys. Zachary Higgins will be patrolling the crease at Queens Park for the Bellies this season. I believe Alexis Bouquet playing senior B-ball this year, and the Bellies went out and got Higgy.
Bellies are all in, and yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun talking about the Bellies this summer. Feed the Fish is May 19th from 7 until 9, hosted by one Jake Elliott. The first hour is going to be a season preview featuring interviews with current players, team management, and then you're going to host a hot stove with some Bellies legends, Rod Bannister, Dave Durrani, Ben Helches, Paul Del Monte, and more. You can find that on Facebook on May 19th. But when I think of summertime in the lower mainland, you know, it's obviously my own backyard out here in South Delta, but Queens Park Arena, and I can't wait to make the trek out there on Thursday night. So I'll be calling some of those games, but hopefully maybe just hanging out and eating salmon burgers and drinking beer and catching up with old friends and watching lacrosse in what I think is the greatest lacrosse barn in Canada, bar none. So summertime is Queens Park Arena. So I'll see you there, Jumbo, and I'm happy to have the Bellies on board for the next few months here.
As am I, and we'll learn the history of the Bellies, some of the great players, the teams that have come out of that organization that's, well over 100 years now. And we'll look forward to it, man. It's going to be a great year. God, I miss WLA lacrosse. Like now I got 3 weeks to kind of sit and stew and get ready. But then it's go time, baby, and it's going to be 5-6 nights a week in a barn calling a game, and I'm all in, man. I am so fired up.